Welcome back to ZE Coins. Today we're diving deep into the fascinating world of coin collecting to uncover why this coin is so valuable, how to identify it, and what makes collectors go wild for it. A close-up of a standard Washington quarter, obverse and reverse sides, with text overlay, 1987 Washington quarter, a common coin with hidden value. The Washington quarter has been a staple of American currency since 1932, originally designed to honor George Washington's 200th birthday. The 1987 quarter, minted in Philadelphia, might seem like just another coin at first glance. But as we'll see, not all quarters are created equal. Depending on a few key factors, this coin can skyrocket in value. Footage of a coin collection with various Washington quarters being examined. Before we dive into what makes this coin so valuable, let's first understand its basic specifications. The coin features George Washington on the obverse and the iconic eagle on the reverse. It's made of a copper-nickel clad composition and weighs about 5.67 grams. A checklist graphic appears on screen titled Factors Affecting Value. So, what's the secret behind the 1987 quarter's astonishing value? Let's break it down into three main factors. A close-up of a 1987 quarter with visible mint errors, such as doubling or off-center strikes. First up, mint errors. Coins with mistakes, like double dies, off-center strikes, or missing details, are highly sought after by collectors. They're rare and unique, which adds immense value. A professional coin grading scale from poor, P1, to mint state, MS 70. Next, the coin's condition. Coins in mint state, especially graded MS 67 or higher by PCGS or NGC, can fetch eye-popping prices. A perfectly preserved 1987 quarter could be worth tens of thousands of dollars. Footage of a coin auction with bids climbing higher. Finally, rarity in the market plays a big role. A specific 1987 quarter in pristine condition recently sold at auction for $56,900, setting a record for this coin type. Now, here's the exciting part, checking if your 1987 quarter is worth a fortune. Here's a quick guide to help you identify a potential jackpot. A zoom in of the P mint mark near Washington's ponytail. This signifies it was minted in Philadelphia. Use a magnifying glass or microscope to check for doubling, missing elements, or off-center designs. A coin grading expert carefully placing a quarter into a protective slab. The shinier and more pristine your coin, the higher its grade and value. Sending it to a professional grading service like PCGS can confirm its worth. A chart showing recent auction sales of 1987 quarters. So, what's the current market value? While the average 1987 quarter might only be worth its face value of 25 cents, coins in exceptional condition or with rare errors can range from $100 to over $50,000. Footage of someone searching through a jar of coins. Still think you might have one of these treasures? Here's how to increase your chances of finding one. Check old jars, wallets, or piggy banks. Coins from the 1980s could be hiding in plain sight. Coin dealers often have hidden gems, and you might find a valuable 1987 quarter at a reasonable price. Browsing eBay and other collector websites. Websites like eBay and Heritage Auctions are great places to hunt for rare quarters. The 1987 Washington quarter spinning again, with "Could this be your jackpot?" flashing on the screen, and there you have it, folks. The 1987 Washington quarter might just turn your spare change into life-changing cash. So, grab a magnifying glass, start hunting, and who knows, you could be sitting on a $56,900 treasure. Did you know that an ordinary-looking quarter from 1973 could be worth as much as $56,900? Yes, you heard that right. A coin that might just be sitting in your pocket change or an old coin jar could fetch you a small fortune. In today's video, we're diving into the fascinating story of the 1973 Washington quarter and uncovering what makes it so valuable. We'll talk about its unique features, why it's worth so much, and how you can identify if you're holding a hidden gem. First, a little history. The Washington Quarter was introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. By 1973, the U.S. Mint had been producing this iconic coin for over 40 years. However, that year holds a special place in numismatic history due to a few rare variations and conditions. The 1973 quarter was struck at 3 different mints: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, marked with a D; and San Francisco, marked with an S. While millions of these coins were produced, what makes some of them incredibly valuable are errors, their condition, and the story behind proof coins. So, what makes a 1973 Washington quarter worth thousands of dollars? It boils down to 3 main factors: condition, mint errors, and rarity. Coins in mint state, MS, condition with a grade of MS 67 or higher are extremely rare. These are quarters that have no wear and are nearly flawless. Such pristine coins can fetch tens of thousands of dollars at auctions. Error coins are another jackpot. For example, a 1973 quarter with a double die obverse, DDO, where the lettering or image appears doubled, can dramatically increase its value. Other errors like off-center strikes, clipped planchets, or missing clad layers are highly sought after. The 1973 S-proof quarters, struck for collectors, are made with an extra level of detail and shine. If these coins are still in their original packaging or have a high-grade designation, they're worth much more. One such error coin from 1973 recently sold for an incredible $56,900 at auction. And that's just one example of what collectors are willing to pay for a rare find. Now that you know the potential value, let's talk about how you can check if your 1973 quarter is worth a fortune. Here's what to do: look under the date on the obverse side of the coin. If there's no mint mark, it was minted in Philadelphia. A D indicates Denver, and an S indicates San Francisco. Look for scratches, wear, or any damage. Use a magnifying glass to spot details. The closer your coin is to perfect condition, the higher its grade. Pay close attention to any doubling, off-center strikes, or unusual features. Even subtle errors can dramatically increase value. If you think your quarter might be valuable, have it professionally graded by a service like PCGS or NGC. They'll assign a grade that collectors trust. So, what's the market like for 1973 quarters right now? While a typical 1973 quarter is worth face value, high-grade or error coins can bring in big bucks. For example, auctions have listed MS 67 quarters for $1,000 to $3,000. Proof coins in perfect condition can go for up to $5,000 or more. And those rare error coins? As I mentioned, they can skyrocket to tens of thousands. If you're hunting for valuable 1973 quarters, here are my top tips: don't underestimate your everyday coins. Check your pocket change, old coin jars, and piggy banks. Coin dealers and shows are great places to find rare quarters and learn more about collecting. A good magnifying glass, coin album, and reference books like the Red Book are essential for any collector. Follow major auction houses and online platforms to keep track of the latest sales and trends. And there you have it, the fascinating story of the 1973 Washington quarter and why it could be worth a fortune. So, go check your coins and let me know in the comments if you find anything valuable. We're diving deep into one of the most surprising coins in American history, the 1994 P. Washington quarter. You might just have one sitting in your pocket change, and guess what? It could be worth a jaw-dropping $50,900. Face screaming in fear, stick around, and I'll tell you exactly what to look for and why this coin is making headlines in the numismatic world. The Washington quarter has been a cornerstone of U.S. coinage since 1932. Initially designed by John Flanagan, it was created to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Over the years, the design saw changes, but the 1994 P. Philadelphia Mint, Washington quarter seems ordinary, at first glance. So, why is it worth so much? Let's talk specifics. Here's what you need to know about the 1994 P quarter. It was minted in Philadelphia, marked by the small p just under the word, "In God We Trust." Over 880 million of these were struck, so, what makes some of them stand out? Numismatists, those are coin experts, love coins with unique flaws. And a few 1994 P quarters have something truly rare, errors that drive collectors wild, double die errors. Look closely at the text, especially Liberty and In God We Trust. Doubling makes these coins ultra-rare. Clipped planchets. If the edge of the coin looks like it's missing a small piece, that's another error worth big bucks. Off-center strikes. This happens when the design isn't perfectly centered. The more off-center, the more valuable. Now, here's the part you've been waiting for, the money. Moneybag recently, a 1994 P Washington quarter with a pristine grade of MS-68 sold for an astonishing $50,900 at auction. Let me break that down. MS-68 stands for Mint State 68 on the Sheldon grading scale, which goes up to 70. That means the coin is in almost perfect condition, with no visible scratches, wear, or marks. Even under magnification. Coins like this are super rare because quarters circulate heavily. Finding one in such great condition is like winning the lottery. Here's how to check if your 1994 P quarter is valuable. Examine the condition. Use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe to inspect for scratches or damage. If it looks flawless, you're off to a good start. Look for errors, check for doubling, misprints, or any unusual features. Get it graded. Send your coin to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. A certified grade can boost its value dramatically. Even if your quarter isn't worth $50,900, a well-preserved coin with minor errors could still fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars. So, what's the current market value for the 1994 P Washington quarter? Let's break it down. Circulated quarters. These are common and worth their face value, 25 cents. Error coins. Depending on the type and rarity of the error, these can sell for $100 to $5,000. High-grade coins. The sky's the limit. These range from $500 to $50,000 or more, depending on collector demand and auction dynamics. Alright, so you think you've got a winner. Where do you go next? Search your spare change. It sounds simple, but many treasures are hiding in plain sight. Coin shops and dealers. Local shops can give you a preliminary valuation. Online auctions. Websites like eBay and Heritage Auctions are fantastic for selling rare coins. Make sure to include high-quality photos and detailed descriptions. Who knew a simple quarter could be worth thousands, or even tens of thousands, of dollars? The 1994 P Washington quarter is proof that treasure hunting is alive and well. So, grab your change jar and start looking. You might just strike gold. Party popper. Market. But how can a 25-cent coin be worth so much? Stick around, and I'll tell you everything you need to know about this fascinating and valuable coin. First, let's break it down. The 2001 P Washington quarter is part of the State Quarters program launched by the U.S. Mint. The letter P indicates that this coin was minted in Philadelphia. Each quarter features the iconic portrait of George Washington on the front and a unique design on the back, representing one of the 50 U.S. states, but not all of these coins are created equal. Some rare errors and unique features can turn a seemingly ordinary coin into a treasure worth thousands of dollars. So, what makes a 2001 P Washington quarter worth up to $44,900? Here are the key factors. Coins with mistakes like double die errors, off-center strikes, or missing details are highly sought after. For example, a quarter with a misprint could easily fetch thousands of dollars at auction. Coins graded as MS-68 or higher by the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, are considered flawless. These coins are rare, and collectors will pay a premium for them. While millions of 2001 P quarters were minted, only a handful possess the unique errors or pristine condition that make them valuable. Coins from the State Quarters program are highly collectible, and rare specimens from this series often sell for jaw-dropping amounts at auctions. Now, let's talk about identifying whether your 2001 P quarter is one of these treasures. Inspect for errors. look closely at the coin's lettering, rim, and imagery. Common errors include double strikes and missing lettering. Check the condition. Coins with no scratches, discoloration, or signs of wear are more valuable. Get it graded. If you think your coin is special, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. A high-grade certification can drastically increase its value. Pro tip: use a jeweler's loupe or magnifying glass to examine the details. Let's dive into the numbers. As of today, some pristine 2001 P Washington quarters have sold for $44,900 at major auctions. The market for rare coins is booming, with collectors willing to pay top dollar for exceptional pieces. If you've got one of these coins lying around, now might be the perfect time to sell. But remember, values can vary depending on the condition and demand, so it's always best to consult a professional. Wondering where to sell or buy rare coins like this? Here are some reliable options. Online auctions. Websites like eBay or Heritage Auctions are popular for selling coins. Coin dealers. Visit reputable coin shops or dealers in your area. Coin shows. These are great places to network with collectors and buyers. Online marketplaces. Platforms like NumisBids and Great Collections cater specifically to rare coins. Always research and verify the credibility of buyers and sellers to ensure a fair deal. So, there you have it, the incredible story of the 2001 P Washington quarter and why it's worth up to $44,900. Remember, the next time you're sorting through your change, take a closer look. You might just find a hidden fortune waiting to be discovered. We're diving deep into the incredible story of the 2005 D1850 Washington $quarter coin. Yes, you heard that right, a coin that's currently valued at a jaw-dropping $36,900 in the market. Let's find out why. First, let's talk about the coin itself. The Washington quarter has been a staple of U.S. currency since 1932, when it was introduced to commemorate George Washington's 200th birthday. Fast forward to 2005, the U.S. Mint was in the middle of its wildly popular 50-state quarters program. This program celebrated each U.S. state with unique reverse designs. Now, you might be wondering, how does the 2005 D fit into this? The D stands for the Denver Mint, one of the key facilities where coins are produced. As for the 1850 reference, well, that's tied to the coin's unique error or anomaly, which we'll cover shortly. Keep watching to understand why this coin is so special. Oh, what makes the 2005 D1850 Washington $quarter coin worth more than just 25 cents? Let's break it down. Many high-value coins owe their worth to minting errors, and this one is no exception. This quarter has a unique anomaly on its design, where the date 1850 appears instead of the correct year, 2005. This type of error is extraordinarily rare and typically occurs due to a die mix-up or misengraving at the mint. Coins graded in mint state condition, MS, or proof-like quality can fetch much higher prices. The highest graded examples of this coin are valued at $36,900 or even more in private auctions. Rarity drives demand. Error coins like these attract serious collectors who are willing to pay top dollar for a unique piece of history. Now, here's how you can check if you have a 2005 D1850 Washington $quarter hiding in your collection. Look at the obverse, front, of the coin, just under Washington's portrait. You should see a small D indicating it was minted in Denver. The key feature is the misprinted date, 1850. You'll need a magnifying glass or a loupe to spot this detail clearly. Check for scratches, wear, or discoloration. The closer your coin is to being in uncirculated condition, the higher its value. As of today, collectors have reported auction sales for this coin going as high as $36,900. But remember, the actual value of your coin depends on its grade and the demand in the market. Professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can help determine the exact condition and worth of your coin. If you think you have one, it's definitely worth getting it evaluated. Got the real deal and ready to cash in? Here are some tips for selling your coin. Use a trusted coin grading service to authenticate and grade your coin. find the right auction house. High-value coins like this often fetch better prices at specialized auctions. Heritage auctions and Stack's Bowers galleries are excellent places to start. Online platforms like eBay, Facebook groups, and forums like the Coin Community Forum can help you find interested buyers. Just be cautious and verify all transactions. We're diving deep into the story of the 2006 P. Washington Quarter, a coin that's been making waves in the collector's market for fetching a jaw-dropping price of $30,900 at auction. What makes this coin so special? Could you have one hiding in your pocket change? Let's find out. Before we dive into the details of this particular coin, let's take a quick look at the Washington Quarter series. The Washington Quarter was introduced back in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Over the years, it has seen many design changes, including the addition of state and national park designs under the 50 State Quarters program, which ran from 1999 to 2008. The 2006 P Quarter is part of this series, specifically from the Nebraska State Quarter release, featuring the famous Chimney Rock design, Ghost, voiceover with visuals of the coin minted in Philadelphia. The P on the coin indicates where it was struck. Now, in terms of basic characteristics, the 2006 P Quarter is made from a copper-nickel-clad composition. Over 244 million of these coins were produced, making it a relatively common quarter to find in circulation. So, why would a coin like this fetch such a massive price at auction? Let's explore what sets it apart. First and foremost, the coin that sold for $30,900 was no ordinary quarter. It was graded by the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, as MS-68. Now, MS stands for mint state, and a grade of 68 means it's nearly flawless, with only microscopic imperfections visible under magnification. To put this into perspective, out of the millions of quarters minted in 2006, very few survive in such pristine condition. This rarity significantly boosts the coin's value. Additionally, collectors are willing to pay a premium for coins with exceptional eye appeal. The combination of flawless surfaces, sharp details, and perfect luster made this coin stand out and achieve its record-breaking price. Want to check if your 2006 P Quarter is worth more than 25 cents? Here's what you should do: look for scratches, wear, or discoloration. Coins in mint state condition are worth far more than those that have circulated. Errors can include double die varieties, off-center strikes, or missing elements. These mistakes are rare and can drastically increase a coin's value. If you think you have a high-quality coin, consider sending it to a grading service like PCGS or NGC. They can authenticate and assign a grade to your coin. Now, let's talk about the current market value of a 2006 P Washington Quarter. While most of these coins in circulated condition are worth their face value of 25 cents, high-grade examples can sell for hundreds, or even thousands, of dollars. For instance, coins graded MS-67 can fetch between $100 and $300 at auction, depending on demand. But the Holy Grail is an MS-68 grade. As we mentioned earlier, that's how one coin recently sold for $30,900. Here are a few tips to help you in your coin hunting journey. You never know what might turn up in your pocket change or old coin jars. Invest in tools. Today, we're diving deep into the story of the 2006 P Washington Quarter, a coin that's been making waves in the collector's market for fetching a jaw-dropping price of $30,900 at auction. What makes this coin so special? Could you have one hiding in your pocket change? Let's find out. Before we dive into the details of this particular coin, let's take a quick look at the Washington Quarter series. The Washington Quarter was introduced back in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Over the years, it has seen many design changes, including the addition of state and national park designs under the 50 State Quarters program, which ran from 1999 to 2008. The 2006 P Quarter is part of this series, specifically from the Nebraska State Quarter release, featuring the famous Chimney Rock design. Minted in Philadelphia, the P on the coin indicates where it was struck. Now, in terms of basic characteristics, the 2006 P quarter is made from a copper-nickel-clad composition. Over 244 million of these coins were produced, making it a relatively common quarter to find in circulation. So, why would a coin like this fetch such a massive price at auction? Let's explore what sets it apart. First and foremost, the coin that sold for $30,900 was no ordinary quarter. It was graded by the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, as MS-68. Now, MS stands for mint state, and a grade of 68 means it's nearly flawless, with only microscopic imperfections visible under magnification. To put this into perspective, out of the millions of quarters minted in 2006, very few survive in such pristine condition. This rarity significantly boosts the coin's value. Additionally, collectors are willing to pay a premium for coins with exceptional eye appeal. The combination of flawless surfaces, sharp details, and perfect luster made this coin stand out and achieve its record-breaking price. Want to check if your 2006 P quarter is worth more than 25 cents? Here's what you should do: look for scratches, wear, or discoloration. Coins in mint state condition are worth far more than those that have circulated. Errors can include double die varieties, off-center strikes, or missing elements. These mistakes are rare and can drastically increase a coin's value. If you think you have a high-quality coin, consider sending it to a grading service like PCGS or NGC. They can authenticate and assign a grade to your coin. Now, let's talk about the current market value of a 2006 P Washington quarter. While most of these coins in circulated condition are worth their face value of 25 cents, high-grade examples can sell for hundreds, or even thousands, of dollars. For instance, coins graded MS-67 can fetch between $100 and $300 at auction, depending on demand. But the holy grail is an MS-68 grade. As we mentioned earlier, that's how one coin recently sold for $30,900. Here are a few tips to help you in your coin hunting journey. You never know what might turn up in your pocket change or old coin jars. A good magnifying glass or digital microscope can help you spot errors and assess the condition of your coins. Join coin collecting forums, attend shows, and keep up with the latest auction results to learn about trends in the market. So, could you have a small fortune sitting in your coin jar? The odds might be slim, but it's definitely worth taking a closer look at your quarters. Remember, the key factors are condition, rarity, and demand. Even if you don't find a $30,900 coin, collecting quarters can still be a rewarding hobby. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more coin collecting tips and updates. Let us know in the comments if you've ever found a valuable coin in your collection. Until next time, happy hunting! A good magnifying glass or digital microscope can help you spot errors and assess the condition of your coins. Join coin collecting forums, attend shows, and keep up with the latest auction results to learn about trends in the market. So, could you have a small fortune sitting in your coin jar? The odds might be slim, but it's definitely worth taking a closer look at your quarters. Remember, the key factors are condition, rarity, and demand. Even if you don't find a $30,900 coin, collecting quarters can still be a rewarding hobby. We're diving into the fascinating story of the 2007 P Washington quarter dollar, a seemingly ordinary coin that might be worth a fortune, up to $22,900. Yes, you heard that right. Stay tuned as we uncover the mystery behind this valuable coin, why it's so special, how you can identify it, and its current market value. If you're into coin collecting, this video is for you. Let's start with the basics. The 2007 P Washington quarter was minted as part of the 50-State Quarters Program, an initiative by the U.S. Mint that ran from 1999 to 2008. Each coin in this series features a design representing a U.S. state on the reverse side, and the 2007 quarters include designs for Montana, Washington, Idaho, Wyoming, and Utah. The P on the coin stands for the Philadelphia Mint, where these quarters were struck. Over 231 million 2007 P Washington quarters were minted, which might make you wonder, how can such a common coin be worth so much? Well, the value of a coin often depends on unique factors like errors, condition, and rarity, and that's exactly where the 2007 P. Washington quarter shines. The extraordinary value of this quarter lies in a few key areas. Some 2007 P quarters have rare minting errors that make them highly collectible. For example, these occur when the coin design is struck twice, causing parts of the image or text to appear doubled. The design on the coin is not properly aligned, creating a striking visual error. These involve mistakes in the blank coin before it is struck, such as missing layers or wrong materials. High-grade specimens coins are graded on a scale of 1 to 70 by organizations like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Company. A 2007 P. Washington quarter graded at the top level, MS 68 or higher, is incredibly rare. Out of millions of coins, only a handful achieve such a pristine grade, making them worth thousands of dollars. Demand in the market. The numismatic community values coins that combine rarity with uniqueness. If a coin is both rare and visually stunning, collectors are willing to pay a premium. Now, let's talk about the star of the show, the 2007 P. Washington quarter that sold $4.22,900. This particular coin was graded MS 68 by PCGS and featured an extraordinary level of detail and luster. Its flawless condition made it a showpiece for serious collectors. The sale was part of a major auction, where competition between bidders drove the price sky high. While not every 2007 P quarter will fetch this amount, even lower-graded specimens with rare errors can sell for hundreds or thousands of dollars, ready to search for treasure. Here's how you can identify if your 2007 P quarter is valuable. Look for 2007 on the obverse side, the side with George Washington's profile. Ensure the coin has a P mint mark located to the right of Washington's ponytail. Inspect for errors. Coins with no scratches, wear, or tarnish are worth more. If you think you have a valuable coin, send it to a grading service like PCGS or NGC for an official evaluation. As of today, the market value for a 2007 P. Washington quarter in high grade or with significant errors ranges from $500 to over $22,000. Common examples in circulated condition are worth face value, but even slightly better conditions can fetch a premium. The coin market is highly dynamic, and values depend on trends, demand, and availability. To stay updated, follow auction houses, numismatic forums, and the 2007 P. Washington quarter is a fantastic example of how something as ordinary as pocket change can hold extraordinary value. Whether it's an error coin or a high-grade specimen, these quarters are a must-check for collectors. We're diving into the fascinating world of the 2018 D. Washington quarter. Believe it or not, some of these coins are commanding incredible prices, up to $15,900 in the current market. Let's uncover why. The Washington quarter has been a staple of American currency since 1932. The 2018 version, minted in Denver, hence the D mint mark, is part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program. The specific design on the reverse celebrates Cumberland Island National Seashore in Georgia, showcasing a snowy egret in flight. But what makes the 2018 D. Washington quarter so special? This coin is fairly common in circulation, but certain features can skyrocket its value. Let's dig into why collectors are willing to pay big money for it. There are three main factors that determine the value of any coin: rarity, condition, and errors. For the 2018 D. Washington quarter, these factors play a huge role in its market value. Some 2018 D quarters have been found with minting errors. These can include die cracks, tiny fractures on the coin caused by worn-out dies. Off-center strikes, when the design is not perfectly aligned during minting, double die errors, a rare and sought-after error where the design appears doubled. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect, uncirculated condition. For the 2018 D quarter, coins graded MS 67 or higher are fetching premium prices. These coins are nearly flawless and extremely desirable to collectors. Recently, a pristine 2018 D. Washington quarter in an MS 67 grade sold for an astonishing $15,900 at auction. Why? Because coins in this condition are exceedingly rare, even for modern issues. If you think you have a high-grade quarter, it might be worth getting it professionally graded. So, how can you tell if your 2018 D quarter is worth a fortune? Here's what you need to do: inspect the mint mark, look for the D below the date, check for errors, use a magnifying glass to spot any unusual features like doubling or cracks, evaluate condition. The less wear and tear, the better. Look for sharp details and no scratches. Weigh your coin. Genuine quarters should weigh about 5.67 grams. Any variation might indicate an error. If you think your 2018 D quarter is special, here's how to turn it into cash: get it graded, submit your coin to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC, research auction houses. Coins in high demand sell best at specialized auctions. Heritage auctions and eBay are great places to start. Join collector communities. Online forums like CoinTalk or Facebook groups can connect you with buyers directly. So, is your 2018 D Washington quarter a hidden gem? While not every coin will fetch thousands, it's worth taking a closer look. Who knows? That quarter in your pocket might just be your next big payday. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more coin collecting tips and updates. And let us know in the comments, have you ever found a rare or valuable coin? We'd love to hear your stories. Until next time, happy collecting.